to my channel, where God knows what I'm gonna put on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play this for a little bit. Don't know what my sound is sounding like. Been trying to fix that little son of a bitch for a while. This is where we get to talk about anything and everything from your bad days, my bad days, and in between. Hello, there's my game hen. Everybody, say hello to Xena, the warrior chicken, the gangster chicken, because she's all about that. She didn't choose violence today, so I'm grateful for that. Did I already get what I needed to? I think I did. Hello. Hello, sweetie. How's my girl? Did you enjoy your little breakfast? Yes, she has food and water here. So, not that you guys know, but I was born with, hyperextension of the joints in my ankles. And, well, the new development here today is, well, my toes were numb from my toes to the ball of my foot, or, vice versa, whatever makes you happy. And, well, what can I say? Uh, he has to put a shot in my ankle, a cortisone shot, but he couldn't do it today because I drove myself, and I drive a stick because I like stick shifts. I feel I have more control over them than I do standard. So that's fun. Here you go, have your present. Don't ask me. Stop asking me to do shit. I don't wanna. Oh, it's way over there, so let's go ride this guy. Welcome to the Shadowlands, where you think your life is hell, so we're gonna do this. Here, you fly while I talk. I'm gonna have my coffee with my toddy. No alcohol. Sorry. Sorry to break the news to you. I love hot toddies. Hot toddy and coffee. It's not too bad. My husband likes butter rum in his hot toddy. I have sound disabled. Why is everybody talking in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, why are you doing that? I don't care. Must be something important. Oh, you've got to hear her. This is funny as hell.
How may I aid you?
Listen, ready? I love this. She makes my heart glow when she says this.
When you are ready, approach the flame
She
and
didn't say
follow
it!
the Watcher's instructions.
She should have said it! I'm upset.
This
She said,
should prove
so
exciting.
the rumors were true. Come, let me look at you. And the way she says it, I just feel so warm and fuzzy. It's so fun. Okay, I'm gonna turn that shit off now. Oh well, it's gonna happen. What do you expect? So yeah, my son has Thursday off, so I'm gonna have him drive me. 19-year-old boy. He's gonna drive me there, but I have to feed him. Like that's any different? How, as a parent, how is that any different? Seriously. I mean, I've been feeding him since he came out of my belly. That was a fun adventure. I remember my C-section. They had like they put like some sort of spinal in me, and I swear to God, I was a lay down comic. I remember everything. They put like a catheter in you, and I did not like that catheter. But once they put that spinal in there, man, I didn't feel a thing. It was fantastic. So there I was on the the operating bed, I guess, because I was gonna have a C-section, and they said, "How you feeling?" And I said, "I feel awesome. I'm naked in front of all these strangers, but I can't feel the catheter, so therefore I don't care if I'm in front of these strangers." Yeah, they kind of enjoyed that. It's entertaining. And then I got dehydrated, so I finished off that little bag they stick in your arm. And he says, "Look, the bag's empty." They're like, "Oh, we like you." And he started refilling the bag. And I said, "No, no, not for the arm, for the mouth. Just thirsty." And then the guy, he's sitting there pulling my son out of my belly, or whatever is going on down there. Because remember, I'm drugged. And he says, "You're going to feel a little pressure." And all I could say, "Yes, pop that puppy." Look, I'm a pimple. So yeah, I was 100% drugged, having, having a baby. But that, it was good. It was nice. It was nicely drugged. And they will 100 make you kiss that baby. No, never mind that it looks like a wet raisin, and not the dried kind. Okay, your kid's purple and it looks weird with all that stuff on it. Gross. That's all right though. It's all worth it in the end, I think. But yeah, I put my lips on that gross little thing. I guess that's the first of the bomb. Bond. I wanted to have a conversation with him first, kind of like, I'd rather have dinner before the date. You want me to kiss that thing? That thing's an alien, and you want me to kiss it? Husband comes up, he says, "Are we dysfunctional?" I says, "Good God, I hope so. That explains so much." So I went to physical therapy the other day, and we were talking about all the shit we used to do, before the internet. And I looked at my therapist and I said, all those people say the internet's bad for your kids. They shouldn't spend so much time on the internet. If you knew the shit we did before the internet, you would not be saying that. We were talking about how we used to go to the cemeteries at night, and I would play hide and seek, in the dark with my brother and his friends. But this guy, he would go to his local cemetery and he'd flick on, and they had one of those light up crosses. He would flick on the light on and off to freak people out down below, and then he'd leave before the cops came. It was awesome. So, he never got caught. But, the fact that, this is some of only this is the safest shit we've ever done without the internet. Okay, this isn't considering the shit we did that wasn't so safe, that, it would require some hospital bills, some blood, and questionable life choices. And you guys are worried about kids being on the internet these days? Damn. If you ask me, that's the safest place they can be. Ugh. Even when my son wasn't on the internet, you know what he was doing? He was jumping off huge freaking boulders with questionable landing pads. Oh, you people are just... I can't. I just cannot. Is she human? What is she? She looks blood elf. So let's see, what other questionable shit did we do? Okay, so if you've ever passed by those like stacks of hay, taller than the house, yeah, we used to jump off that. Did not even care. Did not even care what the bottom would always have like crumbs of hay at the bottom, and 9 times out of 10, it was it was safe to jump off of. Uh, at the same time, you never knew, because if it rained the day before, that rain would soak the hay and then it would dry hard as a rock. So then, it's it's a questionable landing spot. It's not soft anymore, and yeah, it freaking hurt. No, we didn't die. We didn't die. We got hurt, but we didn't die. So yeah. Oh no, the internet's bad for our kids. Leaving us to our own devices is bad for our kids. Let's see. We rode animals that probably shouldn't be ridden, like cows and sheep and pigs. But see, that was a challenge to us. Don't ride these animals. Challenge accepted. Came home bruised, broken. Well, not broken. We didn't break any bones, but we came bruised and we were sore. So unless that animal was okay with you, riding them, then it's not going to end well for you. Stick to horses, boys and girls. Stick to horses. And lately, I've seen things on the internet where kids are challenging what you would call a myth, and it's not a myth. Okay, your tongue doesn't stick on anything metal when it's cold. You know what? When the degrees put frickin' ice on everything, hell yeah, it's gonna stick. Okay, I have the scar on my tongue to prove it, cause I thought I had a discussion with my brother, and the discussion was that I thought, remember now, I was like 10 or 8 to 10 years old, and my brother, he was like 2 years younger than me, and he says, your tongue will stick to the flagpole. I said, well, yeah, it's a different metal than utility boxes. That's a lie. 100% a lie. And I'll tell you why, because at that bus stop, I stuck my tongue. Now, this is I believe, in Pocatello, Idaho, back in the day when I was going to elementary. At the bus stop, there was a utility box, and guess what, honey bun? My tongue stuck. And I ripped it off when the bus got there. And did I tell my parents? Absolutely not. And if they watch my channel, they're gonna find out. But yeah, I have a scar on my tongue. It looks kind of like a cross, because that was pretty much God's way of saying, "Bet you won't do that again, dumbass." I don't know if you can see. But yeah, I know I have a scar like a cross, because this particular utility box had like the folds or creases on the top. And yeah, it was great. I'm pretty sure you'll find one in your yard. But yeah, 100%. That is not a myth, ladies and gentlemen. You still don't believe me? Go ahead and stick your tongue on that goddamn metal thing and let me know how you feel, because I can guarantee you that when I ripped my tongue off, I couldn't taste things for weeks. And I bled. Yep, everything tasted kind of like blood. So don't do that. It's not smart. Nope. Also, don't pee on electric fences. Now remember, we did this because we didn't have the internet to keep us out of trouble. So my brother and I, we had to see if the electric fences were working. Now, mind you, if you touch it with your hands, it's not going to kill you. It will give you a shock about as strong as when you put your socks on carpet and you go to sit there and zap people with static electricity. It's not going to hurt you that bad. You're not going to die. You're not going to have a burn mark. It's just going to catch you off guard. Okay? So, we being, again, 10 years old, 12 years old, 8 to 10, somewhere in there, the stupid age, we had to check to see if the fence was working. And we argued as to, I'm not going to touch it, you touch it. I don't want to touch it, you touch it. This is a common argument between siblings, people. gonna happen. So, me and my bright idea decided to say, hey, tell you what, I says, do you have to go to the bathroom? Now, in winter, of course you have to go to the bathroom. It's cold. You're gonna want to go to the bathroom. And I said, well, I can't really do it because I'm a girl, and squatting on a fence is, not gonna happen. But I says, you're a guy. Just whip it out, pee on the fence, and if it sparks, then we know it's on. Okay, so again, I really cannot iterate our stupid age between 10 and 12. We are not thinking. We are, we're just, yeah. So, apparently, electricity can travel, and we were lucky he did not get hurt to where he had to go to the hospital. But it could have been bad. It could have been really, really bad. Doctors will tell you that they are not happy with you doing shit like that. I thought it was funny, but then again, I wasn't the one who got my wieners out. But yeah, don't pee on electric fences. Just don't. Just touch it. You'll be fine. It's not gonna hurt you. Okay, just one of those things. Don't do it. So yeah, that's just a few of the stories that we've done. So yeah, I can't. I cannot really express that. You know what? The internet pretty much saved our lives, but at the same time, the stupids were not thinned out. Okay, that we did stuff that we probably shouldn't have done, and it taught us whether to accept a bigger challenge, which was to say, I probably did this wrong. No, the end results will still be the same. So yeah, don't knock the internet, people. And also, don't you shouldn't belittle gamers. All right, if you ask me, I raised my son to be a gamer, so I can pretty much guarantee he's not going to drink and drive. He's not going to get into drugs. But he may or may not grow up to be that 40-year-old version, which is fine too, because now he's not passing out kids like it's candy. So I really cannot see how being a gamer is a bad thing. Why is this a bad thing? I forgot to carry something. Got to talking and I forgot to carry something. My bad. I'm not doing my work over here in the game. Sorry. You could have carried it, but no, you're gonna make me freaking carry it. I'm a fox, right? I'm a cute little fox with a fluffy, bushy tail, big ears to listen to your bullshit and decide whether I want to run away. 'Cause that's what I do. So yeah. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and blare them out. I'll try to go ahead and share them with you. But that's pretty much the extent of my damage for the day. I hope you guys have a better day than I do. Actually, it's not too bad of a day. I looked around the house. I figured, it's not dirty enough to clean, so the litter box are already clean. Box says I have one cat, two litter boxes, and I clean them. So, just gonna enjoy the game. As I pinched a nerve. Okay, so I pinched the nerve in my ankle. Don't know how I did it. It was magical. 100% magical. And instead of I don't have carpal tunnel. This is called tarsal tunnel. And word association. I'm thinking now my ankle is nothing but a frickin' marsupial. Word association, tarsal, marsupial. It's a thing. Just like when they said I had a bunion, I says that sounds like some sort of vegetable. Not gonna lie. Word association, bunion is not an onion. Please do not, don't think that's a thing. So yeah. And yeah, my hen is always doing this, a sweetheart. And I'm allergic to dogs, cats, and nature. But I can have birds. So I got the hen for when I have to drive. I'm trying to get more fuel. Here. I've been trying to keep it in the blue. There. Whiny little bitch.
Come.
Things
I
only
have
good
need
for one
of your
thing. That's
hands.
marshmallows.
Hold the armor steady now.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna drink my coffee and.
This is the most
Tar-tar.
delicate part of the process. Precision is key.
Ah, toddy. Toddy coffee! Hi, baby. You sweetie. This summer, my husband is going to be building her a coop. I'll be having to get her a friend.
It is finished.
Because, you know, why not? Okay. There we go. Isn't someone here to like sell some of the stuff? That would be fantastic. Here, have your books. Now I know, a lot of people have boycotted World of Warcraft because of what was going on in their company. Now, I'm not going to do that. Okay, we have to deal with like power outages. We have to deal with let's see, what is it called? Cabin fever. Yeah. So cabin fever is a real thing, and nobody likes it. So we have to find ways to break it. And gaming is one of my ways to break that cabin fever. Um, it's gaming is also a way where you can defeat depression. Gaming is a way you can defeat depression. Depression is basically just your mind against you. So if you can find a way to distract your mind from fucking with you, do it. I used to train horses. That was my distraction, but now I can't because my freaking legs. That's also a source of depression, is because now I'm at the point where my body is pretty much betraying me, and everybody goes through it. But since I'm a fighter and I don't have time for that kind of shit, I do many things. Like gaming's one of them. It's kind of cold to be going out there and doing crafting because it's cold. That's how I am. So we're in the warm office. Oh, you're both gonna go at it. Alrighty then, let's do that. That's alright. I don't mind helping you out with those. That gives me that. Now I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's another thing I have. The doctors call it distractive thought disorder. I'll start talking about something to kind of trail off. We call it squirrel syndrome, or we start talking about something, and we're like, squirrel. So, gotta make fun of what you got, man. And I don't say, I'm not looking for sympathy or feeling bad for me. Basically, when I tell you about all the stuff and the problems that I have, I really just want to show the strong side of me, saying, hey, you know what, I have this, but you know what else I have? The strength to fight it. And I found ways to help me through it. Like, yeah, I go through anxiety because I have a problem with, what is that? Congested areas in traffic. So yeah, I do have I have problems with congested traffic, which is why I don't like going to big cities. That scares the shit out of me. And I'm allergic to dogs, cats, and nature. A lot of people say, well, why don't you take a little dog with you? Well, I have a little dog and I have a big dog, and neither one of them like the car. So while they're whining and bitching and complaining, and no, they aren't in a crate, that just makes my driving hell and hard. And I cannot be nervous behind the wheel because, there's traffic. There are other people on the road, and I cannot be a nervous wreck behind the wheel and endanger not only their lives, but my life as well. So, little gaming hen that's sitting behind my head right now, yeah, she is actually pretty perfect for it. She sits on the little chair and she just, enjoys the ride. She is so comfortable in my car. She has laid an egg in my car. So, she's fine. There is nothing wrong with her. Ever since she was a baby, I would have her on my shoulder, and she thinks she can sit there like all the time, but she really can't. It does make people kind of drive by and do it like a double take, because sometimes she likes to look out the window from my shoulder and look out the window, and people drive by. It's like, is that a real chicken? Yes, it is. And she is 100% quiet. During this whole time, she hasn't made a sound. And as far as food is concerned, she has food and water in here because she likes to be with me. It's on the floor. I do pack her a lunch. Well, you just kind of shake that off, don't you? She's wearing a diaper right now, but she knows how to take them off or poo outside of the diaper, which is fine because her poo is actually cleaner than a parrot's poo. It doesn't smear anywhere unless she's been eating bad foods. Okay, let's go get my ass kicked. Because that's a thing. There it is. A lesson in humility. I have a TikTok account. I like TikTok. It tells me that, I'm not the only one who has Mondays, all through the week. I'm not even kidding. I wish I was kidding. But every day is like a Monday to me. I don't care what day it is. Even Sundays are Mondays to me. It's like, but why? Because God thinks you're fun. You are his sense of humor. That's right. I believe I am God's Tonka truck, and I don't mean those plastic things you give to babies. I'm talking the kind of metal ones that require a tetanus shot for you to play with them. I wish I was kidding. I'm not. So yeah, today I'm just gonna game a bit and have a good time. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to watch my show. That's fine. Or this, whatever this YouTube channel is. Um, I do have a project in the works on my kitchen table, but that means I would have to go in there and start working on it. I just don't feel like doing that today. So, yeah. You have a really good day, and I shall talk to you later. Bye.